I started doing research back in 2001. I've been here for 18 years. So literally fresh from graduation. My graduation was on a Saturday. On a Monday, I was here in Alabang for an interview, and 2 weeks after, I started work here. My first work was really on rabies, and then afterwards I moved into Schisto. That my passion has always been in Schisto. So if I were to, make an impact, it has to really be in the control and elimination of Schisto. I would love to have a vaccine that is available not only for animals but eventually humans, so that we don't have this problem anymore of treating people all the time, but then again the next day they get reinfected. And it seems like the treatment just doesn't do anything. But if we have permanent immunity to Schisto, even if they get exposed in the area, in the community so frequently, they would still get protected and they get sustainable treatment for a very long time. I'm really glad that the work that we did in Leyte, which was part of my work as a research assistant, I continued that work to my graduate school in Brown University. So we were actually characterizing Schistosomiasis in the Philippines using Filipino samples. It just so happened that the technology was in the US, so I was able to do all the experiments there. And because of that, we were able to identify new vaccine candidates. I was really trained as a biomedical researcher, so they work in the lab most of the time. And it's really hard for me to get out of the lab because part of it is my being, my personality is not really outgoing. But when you're out in the field, you have to engage with community leaders. You have to engage with barangay captains, councilors, kagawads. And sometimes it's hard to convince people to have this and share the same advocacy as you do. It's challenging to engage with some people, especially if they have preconceived notions of what the disease is about, or preconceived notions of what treatments are feasible or not. But part of challenge of being a biomedical researcher is to advocate and to help change opinions of people so that somehow they open their eyes and they open their minds to other options on how to better control diseases. So you just have to remind yourself that you are here not just as a biomedical researcher, but really as a champion, as an advocate for disease control and elimination. So you have to step out of your comfort zone to convince yourself that this is the way to do it. Get some help if you need some help on how to do things right. But at the same time, it's just convincing yourself and having that confidence that you can do these things because you know better than the rest. And you have to share that knowledge to other people.